Greetings and salutations, I am Keb. Welcome back to this Let's Play of EU4 as Kongo, where we have just found the Fountain of Youth. Fantastic news. It's so rare to actually find one of those things, and yeah. Just gonna see the modifier, I just have to look at it. Oh, I have to look at the modifier and marvel. Where did it go? Countries. Fountain of Youth. Woohoo. No expiration date. Which is fantastic. Not that we gain that much from trade at the moment, but hey, why not? Every bit helps. Colonial Ventures, yeah, cheap Diplotex, that's fine. Bahia is now occupied. I'm still just waiting to see if he gets another something built down there. So we can swoop in and get a little bit of cheap battle score. I haven't seen the Portuguese fleet for a long time. And I don't really feel like trying to reach Europe. I really don't. That's so much unknown, and if I face their fleet, I'm sort of dead, so... But in terms of troop count, they're certainly ahead. My goodness, look at all the troops. They're 26,000 troops. I wonder where the heck they put them, though. Yeah, they're being blockaded. I'm being a very good friend here, Castile. I really am. I hope you acknowledge that. You know what, let's take the last one. Sure. But our war participation just can't get any higher. Because we aren't part of the extremely bloody battles of Europe. And I have no real intention of becoming part of that either. That's 4 ships. I thought I built more. Didn't I? I built one more. Yeah, there we go. You know what, just to be safe. Just to be safe, I'm gonna reshuffle that. I don't think I have to, but I want to. So, hello Scotland. How do you do? Let's be friends. Could I potentially... No, I can't, of course. I know neighboring provinces. So I can't fabricate on you. So, my little warmonger. I really think you should consider a peace at some point. Yep, Navarra occupied by England. You're gonna lose territories. And soon. And everything here is gonna rise up in rebellion. No, don't explore. That's what we want to use our conquistador for. He's sending down his fleet. Let's get to the interior. Not sure what he's gonna do here. So let's see, estates. Have you lost the modifier yet? No, October. It's gonna take a while then. And we're still not fully endorsing the printing press, right? No, not anywhere near. That's okay. The printing press isn't as urgent, not yet anyway. Ah, that's what's going on. We're coming down to just murder his fleet. That's not nice of you. So we could, I suppose, sneak in some troops up to Europe right now, but yeah. You wiped him out, yes. This war is going to keep raging until Castile loses momentum. That's going to take a while. But they darn well better like us for it. Joining this insanity of a war. Ugh. Still, we got our reward, I suppose, a karma reward. Getting the fountain. Right, we do own a bank loan. You know what? Repay the loan. Then we can start making money and prepare for the next embrace. Tech penalty is only 5% so far, so it's going to take a while for it to be an emergency. We want it, obviously, so we can have at least a few years, a few decades of catch-up. As for trade, I have no idea how we're going to possibly do anything there. Our only choice would be Cape. And that means funneling all that trade down to Cape. Which we could do, I suppose. Funneling all that trade down, and of course we need to secure that entire coastline. And quickly, so I really doubt we can do anything about that. Speaking of, let's see, trade nodes. I'm not sure if it's local or total. Of course, we don't know anything about the European nodes. So let's see what happens. 14 favors gained. Yeah, he was not willing to give us Sierra Leone, but he was willing to give us... Well, thank you. I'll take that. I'll take that. Should have marked more territory here. Cancel. Get the mercs back. So now we have 2 territories in northern Brazil. Okay, core them. And sure, raise autonomy. Hello, Scotland. You don't have any friends, do you? Stop the relationship improvement. We don't need that. Hello. Say hello to my little spies. Portugal no longer considers Kongo a rival. Isn't that nice of you? And Portugal is no longer a valid rival. Which means I am all out of rivals. And the only one I can set is, of course, Castile. And that ain't gonna happen. So that's very sad, but yeah. Too few rivals, I know, but I can't then do anything about it. So that's 20 years of increased serfdom. The reduced morale of armies is bad. The early corruption is expensive. Alternatively, we lose base tax that shifts around, and the nobles go, yeah, fine. Let the nobles be really, really upset. So we couldn't get Sierra Leone. That is unfortunate. We are kin, honored alliance. Yes, we're going to increase your trust with us. We might have to exploit you at some point. Like a war in Africa somewhere. Say if we want to war with Nupe. I need to get the diplomat first, and we'll see. If I wanted to declare war on Nupe, you would not be interested because of debt and war exhaustion. But you would join otherwise. Same for here. Yeah. They'd happily join me fighting my wars in Africa. Which I might just do. Right, Portugal. Revoke the embargo. here's the annoying thing. I have to set rivals in order to retain power projection. So yeah, I'll lose this, but so I got a few months of extra points. That's about it. Scotland. Does Scotland have an army? Scotland has no army at all. Well, that's sad, Scotland. That's really, really sad, and we're gonna become very closely acquainted. Don't you worry. But I think I'm gonna send over some actual troops, and you do have an actual fort. So yeah, Mercs, die. These are quick to convert though. Can't convert them. Not for some time. Not Rio Grande at all. Why not? Oh, really? The seal, okay. Never mind then. Our colonies are almost done. I'm gonna transport... Yes, you are gonna go on the ships, not the light ships. They have other things to do. Protect the trade in Ivory Coast. For now. Actually, aren't we collecting trade in Congo? I don't want to do that anymore. Collect trade here. And then send this fleet to South Africa. Let's see, the Kongo node can flow... It can flow this way. To Zambezi, and yeah, okay, so if I conquer all of this stuff, I can flow the trade down to Cape. Yeah, okay, maybe you have to do that then. We're still exploring, come on, find another Uber, please. Now the nobilities are also... Yeah. And actually I can probably start handing out territory to the clergy again now. So again, we are looking for non-accepted provinces. That's everything in here. Ideally the ones that have slightly more base tax than everything else. Darn it, it's so hard to see sometimes. Okay, this one. Clergy. This one can be clergy, that's okay. Sure, clergy for this one. They're still disloyal, but they at least have all the territory they need. So sure, let's make a generous donation and make them happy. They are now too powerful, but that's okay. The nobles, they'll just be unhappy. Nothing I can do about that. I'd really like to get the New World Charter, but I can't do that until their influence drops, which is in 58. Grant it now then. Because they can't rise up in time, I think. It's still only Castile that can be a rival. We've allied both of them, and that's no longer as interesting. You're allied to Kilwa, so that will break the alliance if I attack you. You are allied to Ajuran, that's more interesting. Colonizing here to get a bridge and fabricate. Probably not a bad idea. Of course, Songhai entered an alliance, bah. Darn you, Portugal! Well, that's no fun. Well, how long does the truce with Portugal last? 64, okay. Colony in Cape is self-sustaining. Next up is Swellendam. Go and clear out the natives. I want to be certain that they can't cause trouble. Next, administrative tax. Yes, let's go. Allows another group of ideas. And that'll have to be administrative ideas. I think. The alternative is expansion, really. Just to see if we can colonize quicker. But Africa is only so large. So I think administrative will help us more. In the long run. That or a military idea group, but... yeah. I'm gonna go with administrative. And that also means I probably want to start considering shifting these around. I need the adult baptism. That's going to be a lot of money that we lose out on. But I think I'll have to do so. That in favor of... cheap... no, not development cost. ID cost, there we go. Let's see how much money we lose, but hopefully not too much money. But we are gonna lose some. Okay, so now we know this. I'm gonna start a war with Portugal as soon as I can, because of this. That won't stand. That just won't do, Portugal. Really won't do. So just because that is just... yeah, I need to set these provinces as vital interest because they are. They and Sierra Leone. Very much doubt that's gonna be a problem with Spain. If I take Cape Verde, that might be. I don't know. What have you said it's vital interest? Yeah, I've said Cape Verde as vital interest. That was to be expected. And this stuff is vital interest, yeah. Okay, so you've started colonizing in the south here, I assume. If you consider that vital interest. Okay, institutions. How are we doing? Yeah, we're a quarter way there for printing press. Without spending any kind of points. And that's good. Speaking of, we might as well try to butter up the nations of England. Let's see, England, yeah, we want to be friends with you. Let's see, have you still not conquered Ireland? Okay, you have not gotten a colonial state. You have gone exploration. Austria, what have you been up to? Quite a few things, and my goodness, do you have quite a few allies. Just how strong are they? Oh boy. Oh boy. Yeah, they're quite strong. Mali has gotten colonialism. Well, good for them, I suppose. England has no heir. Will they consider a marriage with us? I very much doubt that. Minus 80, yeah, and... you still want that statesman, huh? No. No statesman for you. Where did our fleet go? That's the barks, that's the other one. Okay, they're just that slow. Or I'm playing at that low a speed. Oh, you stopped. Darn it. Don't stop exploring. Come on, you must find more. Find me another golden city. Colonize Swindon, that's what we're doing. Gabon is now done. Yeah, sorry about that. Not sure what... Had an alarm clock go off. Not sure what that was about. Oh well. Because I didn't set it. But I did get an alarm clock a new clock recently with a thermometer. I'm not sure what it was trying to tell me. It just started to beep. Yeah. Clergy Estate. They are now no longer as disloyal. Excellent. That means that disaster should go away. Still have the plutocratic coup thing. That should go away in 58. That's 2 years. That's, yeah, before it fires. That's okay. Gabon, right. There we go. All things good there. Take away the automation there, I suppose. And right, we still have access to Renew, but that doesn't matter because Portugal is now in the way. Quite a few of our provinces are actually a bit... Alright, that's still the... Oh darn it, all the noble provinces, of course. Why did you get the Ottomans now? Do I have... The Ottomans exchanged with Mali. Okay. The Evangelical Union. Okay, so now the religious war has started. We could even we could join. No, we can't. Ah. Different continent. So at least we'll quickly see who's Catholic and who's Protestant, maybe. Denmark is a Catholic. Yeah, I think Austria has this one in the bag. Unless I see France or someone pop in there. Right, we have an extra colonist. What was I thinking about doing with that? Yeah, right. I was thinking about starting a war over here and sending the colonists in. He'd actually become my subject state. But he won't ally with me, so... nor your own marriage. Yeah, I'll just kill you. It's not going to take that long, I think, to build the spy network we need. I'm going to keep my colonists ready. Come on, military tech, I need more of you. Speaking of, I could probably invest in one cannon. Can I do that over there? No. Okay, get one cannon. The plutocratic crew won't happen. Castile is the only one that we can rival, unfortunately. And that's not going to happen. Converted the unfaithful there. The country is becoming fairly Protestant. Pity that we're losing so much power projection, but oh well. How far are we now? We're 4th. So, yeah, we are ahead of Austria on the great power ranking. You insulted us. Really? Doesn't that mean I get a CB on you? Diplomatic insult. But that's not what I want to do. I want to conquer you, so no. Let's see. Cogs, you're gonna go in here. You're gonna load up the cannon. This super expensive value cannon. Because here's what we're gonna do. Take these 2 provinces, convert all of that stuff to, at least some of them, to Protestantism. Alright, I should have, yeah, as soon as this one cores, I'm gonna convert it. And we're gonna make a small Congolese colonial state over here. And the reason is simply that in the long run we could use, maybe get the Ivory Coast node to become a rather potent trade node. I don't know if you can do that in just 40 years. We'll see. We can certainly try. And the next step is in 64 to go to war with Portugal. Speaking of, I probably should start fabricating claims on Portugal then. Dramatic move. Who cares about Congo's opinion? Or who cares about Portugal's opinion of Congo, more precisely. Do I have enough troops now? 9 troops? Yeah, that is enough. Can we recruit troops over here? No. They do have an actual fort, so... yeah. Get 2 more troops. I'm not quite so desperate. I want to try to start enticing it by... enticing the printing press by development, no. We're getting a fair progress anyway. And we still need more money to embrace it, and we still need more tech. Anyway, and the tech cost isn't that high. Plus 8%, maybe it's worth it. Maybe. Certainly getting there, I suppose. Are we paying any extra for unbalanced research? Not that I can see. Oh, we have enough points now. Hello, Scotland! And it is Modern how? We want to go for. Yeah, I can cut the friendly talk with the Emperor, I suppose. How strong is that colony? 800 settlers. That's nice. That's nice. Another military attack. Yes, please. Let's go for that right now. One more level of tactics. Excellent. Something we definitely need. Rebels. Quite a few of them are getting a bit uppity. Would be nice for the nobles to be not pissed at us. Not sure how the hell I'm gonna switch. How the heck I'm gonna do that, but. Yeah, well. Sure, diplomatic tech. Let's grab that as well. Do we have the diplomat available? We do. Hello, Scotland. No one will come to your aid. Core evocation, yeah, but not for conquest. So, and I want territories. Poor Scotland. Oh my! Expansionist. That's a nice trait. Unfortunately, you're pretty darn old, so it won't last long. But hey, for as long as it does last, excellent. Come on, crossover. There you go. Excellent. Take control of the colony. Not burn it. I don't have enough military points. I just spent them all. And speaking of dying... Oh boy. Everything happens at once. Bad news, yeah, stability drop, near to the zone. 131, ugh. 41 on the zone. Yeah, not exactly awesome this. And I can't kick him out until something else happens. Triumphs of the clergy. What? Ah boy, I just... damn clergy. I just did everything to make you reasonably happy. And now you get cranky again. Follow the recommendation, that means that they get pushed just above this limit. And that won't drop until 70s, that's too long. Or I reject the demands, they get disloyal, I lose stability. Yeah, I guess I'll have to do that then. Why did that suddenly boost there? No. Oh, because something expired, but that's okay. It's 1560, then the other modifier here will go away, so they will no longer have that. Ugh. Royal marriage offer from Castile. Yes, please. Leave one troop behind. I just want to seize that colony as soon as possible. Oh well. Things have not gone exactly as we hoped. I'll say that much. In their last few turns. Seize colony. Grab it. Do that. And we have some rebels that are gonna fire. Very soon. Okay, how many troops do I still have at home? I guess it's time to increase our army. We certainly should have a support limit, limit for it. So let's do that. There we go, another 12 troops there. That's gonna be all infantry. Maybe we'll want to do a few cavalry as well. So, there we go. Gonna gather all that and see if we can fight down the rebellions. And the uppity factions and everything. Yeah, I think I need to stop exploiting the factions for points, because it doesn't really pay off when you constantly have to juggle this kind of unrest. Ah well, I'm going to take a short break here though. Thank you for watching.